NORAD 2, Secret Staging Area, Antigua Prime Colony.
It appears that the Confederates are in a state of panic about the Antiguan revolt. I'm picking up a high number of Confederate transmissions going back and forth between their outposts and their headquarters on Tarsonis. Most of the transmissions are heavily coded, but wait, here's something.
There's a General Duke calling from Alpha Squadron flagship NORAD 2. We've crash landed and are being hit hard by the Zerg. Request immediate backup from anyone receiving this signal. Repeat, this is a Priority 1 distress call.
Zerg? Here? Serves them right. About time they got a taste of what it's like to be in there mixing it up.
Jim, I want you to move in and save that base.
I'm positive I didn't hear that right.
Arcturus, have you lost your mind?
Listen, I know Duke's a cold-hearted bastard, but an entire colony shouldn't have to suffer for that. Besides, a Confederate general could prove to be a powerful ally. This is an opportunity we cannot miss.
I don't like this at all.
I'm not asking you to like it. I'm asking you to do it.
Yes, sir.
Great. Let's get this over with.
We gotta save a Confederate officer. And the Confederates are people that we have been kinda against, so... Obviously, Kerrigan and Rayner aren't a big fan of this operation, but regardless, the objectives are to protect Battlecruiser NORAD 2 and bring Rayner and 2 dropships to NORAD 2. Alright.
Go ahead, Commander. Sounds fun. Rayner here. This is Jimmy.
This is Jimmy.
Sounds fun. Standing by ahead, Commander. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good to go. Rock and roll. Outstanding. Turn up the heat.
Okay. Get in there.
Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go. Go ahead, now.
Reporting for duty.
Systems functional. Commander.
Yes, sir.
Can you, repair this, please?
Roger that.
Before it's destroyed.
Go ahead, Commander. Fire it up.
Your forces are under attack.
That ship won't last long against those Zerg. Jacked up and good to
Right away, sir.
Insufficient phosphine
Right away,
gas.
sir.
Systems functional.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. I read you.
Alright.
Go ahead, Commander. Systems functional. This is Jimmy.
Lay out some spider mines.
Oh yeah. Right on. This should be good.
Okay.
Not enough minerals.
Affirmative.
First and foremost, as always, building up
Not
our
enough minerals.
Anytime you're
economy as much as we can.
right on. Channel open.
Up and hold position.
SCP good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
We really don't start with many SUVs, so...
Online.
Orders
I mean, we have these guys, but they have to stay
I read
here.
you.
So,
Online.
SCP good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. Orders
we
received.
can make missile turrets here, though. Once we get more money flooding in,
Roger that.
that's going to be very helpful.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Not enough minerals. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a slow start at first. But, we'll get there eventually.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
SCP good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Probably make One more SCV for minerals, and then we'll get some 2 or 3 for gas.
Not enough minerals.
Should be good. Alright. So yeah, it's always a little slow at the start, but getting minerals and Vespine gas as quickly as possible is kinda pretty important.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
I want you to start working on a refinery.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Okay. Alright, we should have enough SCVs.
SCV good to go, sir.
Damn. I actually just lost a Goliath. That really sucks.
SCV good to go, sir.
Okay. I guess I'll just... Fuck me, I guess.
I read you.
That's a bit unfortunate.
Yes, sir. Right away,
It's not the end of the world.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We do have factory. Can we make siege tanks?
Affirmative.
If we can make siege tanks,
Insufficient Vespine gas.
then that is something I would like to do.
I read you. Affirmative. Orders received.
But I'm not sure.
Systems functional.
We can make Goliath. I think it's Goliath and
Yes, sir.
Reavers? Or Vultures, rather.
Anytime you're ready.
So we'll go ahead and
Systems functional.
focus on a mech.
Yes, sir.
We'll focus on mechs.
Yes, sir.
Channel open.
Reporting for duty.
Actually, I don't know. I think a ground-based army is still gonna be
Good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
better.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Until we get siege tanks, I'm just gonna keep making ground units, honestly.
I read you.
It just seems like the better
Affirmative.
choice.
Comlink online.
That being said, we can go ahead and start repairing everything now with the Vespine gas that we have. These guys are gonna be pretty important. Losing that Goliath is a kind of unfortunate, but
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
it is what it is. But we can repair NORAD 2 itself. That is the objective.
Systems functional.
So
Sir. Right away, sir.
Channel open.
we'll go ahead and start building up our forces here.
Orders, Captain.
Upgrade complete.
Job finished. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty.
Probably gonna need another barracks.
Piece of me, boy.
Set rally over here. Should be good. We do need drop ships. I forgot about that, actually. We do need drop ships, so we will have to make a starport just for that.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me some of this shoot.
Okay.
This is Jimmy.
Job finished. Job finished.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Everything's repaired.
Piece of me, boy.
Orders, Captain.
Just to help us out a little bit here too. Gonna make some missile turrets.
I read you.
kill some queens or anything that's over there. Gonna make another bunker over there.
Report for duty.
And yeah,
Job finished.
that should be good.
Job finished.
Okay.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Roger that. Right away, sir. Roger that.
Okay.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Didn't I have an SCV? I mean, there's that one, but
Job finished.
I swear I had another SCV.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right away, sir.
Not enough minerals.
So I need to make a factory just to make a starport.
Roger that. Orders received.
Bit of a waste, but whatever.
Commander, outstanding. Give me something to shoot. Outstanding.
Not enough minerals.
I would love to take another base if there is one.
Want to turn up the heat?
Yes, sir. I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. Roger that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
But yeah, there's a lot of obstacles in the way.
Not enough energy.
Boy, go ahead, Tarkov.
Can I lure you guys?
Systems functional. Acknowledged HQ. Target designated.
I read you. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Okay. So I think I need to send Rainer in 2 dropships
Not enough minerals.
eventually.
Orders received.
For now, though,
Affirmative. Right away,
I'm gonna
sir.
keep working on my ground army.
Orders received.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Piece of me, boy.
Slamming. You want a piece of me, boy? Slamming.
Comlink online.
This is Jimmy.
Systems functional.
And those queens are annoying, though.
Piece of me, boy.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of
Not
me,
enough
boy?
minerals.
Okay. Let's go ahead and save.
Systems functional.
You want a piece of
We
me?
need a way larger army than what we have right
Piece of
now.
me, boy.
Job finished.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Complete.
I didn't mean to do that.
Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
You
Affirmative.
want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Fire it up.
Report for duty.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Not enough minerals, not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Roger that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Alright.
Systems functional.
Report for duty.
Building up our forces, you know?
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Big chillin'. So as far as story goes, I much prefer Starcraft 1 story than Starcraft 2. At some point, I do want to play through the story of Starcraft 2 as well, though. But I don't know, I feel like this game, like a lot of the characters in the game, the way that the story is set up, and the different conflicts that happen, like,
Your forces are under attack.
I just think StarCraft 1 just had it, you know? The story was just... And then StarCraft 2, it's not, I don't know, it's not the same. Not the same kind of vibe. Not the same sort of, I feel like it loses a bit of its touch. Now, there's a lot of things I like about StarCraft 2, you know, better or worse than StarCraft 1. I think both games are good in their own...
Not enough energy.
In their own way.
Not enough minerals.
But yeah. StarCraft 1, this game is... It's just a classic. Classic childhood game.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
That I appreciate quite a bit. But we're gonna go ahead and attack here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And we're gonna descend everything. Because in this game, if you kill enough of the enemy, they'll just stop attacking you. So let's try to do that.
Not enough minerals.
Everything go.
Your supply forces are under attack.
We are moving everyone and everything over. You understand? Get out there and fight.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Start making some
Not enough
supply.
minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Not enough
Your
minerals.
forces are under attack.
Attack!
Not enough energy.
Kill everything!
Your forces are under attack.
Set the rally for over here.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Not enough energy. Is there a base over here? How do I go over there? Might be time to make some drop ships.
Not enough minerals.
Might be that time.
Not enough minerals.
Is there really nothing over here? The geyser. Oh, there's a base over here. Hey,
Right away, sir. Orders received.
go over there and set up a base.
Channel open. Acknowledged, Agent.
Alright, everyone, you have a mission to do.
Your forces are under attack.
We have so many units that it don't even matter anymore.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, well, you went the wrong way, sir. You went in a very wrong direction. But they are all attack moving over here. Oh man. Okay. Go, 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 boys. Some of you may not survive. But you will be remembered in history.
Yes, sir? I can't build there.
I could set up multiple bases. I could set one up right there.
Reporting for duty. Roger
Not that I need to.
Not enough forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Systems functional.
We're just gonna go ahead and exterminate everything. You know. Because why not?
Commander. Outstanding.
Your forces are under attack.
Just cause.
for duty.
You got my attention. Fire it out. General Owen. You got my attention. General Owen.
The battle's not over yet, boys.
Outstanding. Go ahead, General.
Your forces are under attack.
Come on.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Orders received.
Want to turn of the heat. Yes.
I'm listening.
Alright, we won.
Traffic self invoice.
I think we won.
In transit, HQ. I'm listening. In the 5555.
Standing by. Outstanding. General Owen. Calling online.
There's more Zerg on the map, but yeah.
Folks are expected to show up. What's your angle here, Minsk?
Our angle? I'll give you an angle, you slimy Confederate piece of sh...
Jim, enough. I'll handle this. The Confederacy has fallen apart, Duke. Its colonies are in open revolt. The Zerg are rampaging unchecked. What would have happened here today if we hadn't shown up?
Your point?
I'm giving you a choice. You can return to the Confederacy and lose, or you can join us and help save our entire race from being overrun by the Zerg. I don't think it's a difficult decision.
Join forces with you? I'm a general, for God's sake.
A general without an army. I'm offering you a position in my cabinet, not just some backwater post. Don't test my patience, Edmund.
All right, Minsk. You got a deal.
You've made the right choice, General Duke.
I can't believe you're really gonna trust this snake.
Don't worry, Jim. He's our snake now.
So we basically just recruited General Duke and said, hey, fight for our side. Offer him the same position. I think we offered him a better position, actually, so...